My name is Iqbal Danji. I am the co-founder and finance director of the Ralph Veterinary Referral Center PLC. Our company is a multidisciplinary specialist veterinary referral hospital for small animals. It is located in Marlow, which is west of London, within the M4 and M40 corridor. The Ralph is a startup. We had no internet or telecoms beforehand. It was a new building that we converted to a veterinary referral hospital. And as we didn't have a telephone system or an internet system, we needed to find a supplier who would provide us what we needed for this startup. So we chose Yo Telecom from a list of 3 candidates or 3 companies that had pitched to us. One dropped out because they were just not up to scratch. We were down to 2, Yo Telecom and one other. They were very close to each other, but what stood out for us was that Yo Telecom showed how keen they were and how adaptable they would be to helping ensure that we could set up correctly. Being quite an ambitious startup, taking on 65 employees at the start in a 25,000 square foot building, we needed to make sure we got the right supplier who could help us make sure we set up correctly. And Yo Telecom showed to us that they could help us and adapt to our needs, and they did just that. The equipment and services that we needed was for Yo Telecom to provide us a complete solution. Because this was a new premises that was being converted, we needed right from basics. We needed a lease line. Yo Telecom arranged that for us. We needed a whole telephone system. Yo Telecom arranged that for us. We needed a complete network solution for all our computers, for all our staff. Yo Telecom provided that solution for us. They did all our data cabling for us. They set up all our cloud services for us. They did everything that we needed for our IT and telecoms to run a hospital that was completely cloud-based and at the cutting edge of technology for this industry. With the equipment and services that Yo Telecom have provided us, it has provided us exactly what we needed as a startup to make sure that the whole system worked seamlessly and worked correctly. And wherever we had any teething issues like snags, they were at hand to resolve it straight away for us. Our business has had no hiccups in the IT and telecoms, so we've had no issues along the way to worry about. This is a major concern for us at the outset, and Yo Telecom delivered it for us. We're moving forward exactly the way we want with the services that we need. The way the system has worked for us, I will split it into 2, internally and externally. Internally, within the hospital, we are able to communicate with each other seamlessly. On the telephone side, calls are received. If the phone office is busy, it automatically transfers to receptionists. If they're busy, it automatically transfers to the admin side. Calls are able to be transferred from one department to another and back again and across seamlessly. On the IT side, we've had all our software running seamlessly, and we're using several pieces of software to communicate internally and to communicate externally with our referring practices. No other hospital in this country has the communication systems that we do with our referring practices. This was a risk for us. It hasn't been tried before, but we were going to try it because we were setting up from scratch. And the feedback we have had from our referring practices has been instrumental in us being able to become a success, because they're able to communicate with our specialists and vice versa without having to wait for each other, because they are able to log onto our systems and pick up the information and know what's happening to the patients without having to call somebody and speak to them. The whole process in identifying and working with a IT and telecoms provider goes back to using Yo Telecom in a related business in healthcare that I have, where Yo Telecom approached us and helped us transform our telephone systems. I used that as a test to see how Yo Telecom would perform, to see whether they'd be good enough for this business. They were absolutely amazing over there, and they have proved themselves in this business as well. The From the time and the communications I had with Nathan Hanslip, who is the co-founder of the business, to the other people who've helped pull it all together, to Nathan, who was on site, to Stuart, who was on site, who worked. Nothing was too much trouble for them in helping make sure that we could set up correctly. And so I wouldn't have any qualms about recommending them to other people in the industry. In fact, I've already recommended them to other businesses in other healthcare related sectors to consider them in upgrading their telecoms using Yo Telecom. So the advice I would provide to other businesses in the industry would be to specify at the outset exactly what they want to achieve. We did that at the outset, and we found Yo Telecom, and they not only met our expectations, they actually exceeded our expectations. Without a shadow of a doubt, I would rate Yo Telecom 10 out of 10 in terms of the delivery and the service that they have provided.